One of my favorite things about there were a lot of favorite things about last night when I was in the middle of playing Even If It Breaks Your Heart, and we knew that the Grammy thing was happening, last night, and you really don't know that you're getting a nomination, or maybe Taylor Swift knows. Will Hoge does not know that he's getting a nomination until they announce the nomination. And I don't even think that, I think it's pretty secretive, but again, Jordan was watching the results and waiting on a text or an email or a phone call, and he said, "I'll come tell you, during the show if it happens." And I said, "Okay." I didn't think much about it because I was in the middle of being charming and witty for a few hours, and I lost track of time. That was funny. Come on. That was a joke. But I didn't think anything about it. But anyway, and Jordan kind of came over. I was in the middle of playing the song, and Jordan came over and stood next to the stage. And I thought, did he get a nomination? He didn't say anything. I didn't want to be the guy that was like, "So, did we get a Grammy nomination?" And "No, man." I'm like, "Okay, good story." So I didn't find out until a couple songs later when we finished the show and came back on stage, and we got to tell everybody that was there. It's a cool moment to get to celebrate with folks like yourselves, folks that have come and watched me do this for a very long time. It's a wonderful thing to get to celebrate. One of my favorite things about Nashville is, after all of the excitement, I wanted to look and see what it's not really nice to say it's your competition, but it's the folks that are in your category. And only in Nashville would this happen, that it's 5 songs. I think 4 or 5 songs. Doesn't matter. The point is, one of the other guys that is up for it is my oldest son's best friend's father. We're in the same preschool class. And we laughed today. It was like, this has got to be the most Grammy nominations for any preschool class. Win, lose, or draw, I want a damn trophy for that. So, when I wrote this song, I was right in the midst of recovering from this accident that I was in. I was still on a walker, so I had kind of hobbled into this co-write with a friend of mine named Eric Pasley, who I wrote the song with. So, kind of limped in with this walker and trying to drag the guitar case along with it. We really just sat down and kind of started talking about what made us want to do this in the first place. Because at that point, I wasn't going to tour for at least a year. And sort of starting to just focus on my recovery, and again, just sort of falling in love with music again. I started telling him this story about when I was a kid, and my brother was born. I got moved out of this downstairs bedroom, and it was finished part of our attic. And it was awesome. I got to upstairs, but it was also far away from my folks. I wasn't sure how that was going to go. And they gave me this busted old transistor radio that sit in my bed with, and so at night I would turn the lights off and the dial was broken, so I would just I would spin the thing until the static stopped and the station came in, and sometimes it would be the Temptations or Marvin Gaye or something like that, and the next night or the next few minutes it might be another station that was playing Hank Williams or Lefty Frizzell or Waylon Jennings, and I'd find the Rolling Stones or Led Zeppelin or something like that, and everything kind of in between. And I never understood the difference. I just always knew that I liked great songs and great singers. And then we started talking about being teenagers and sneaking into bars to see bands, and truly not to drink or even chase girls. We weren't nearly cool enough to do that. We were actually sneaking in just to hear songs and watch a guitar player and things like that. And we started talking about my accident and how music business kind of just beats you up and it beats you up, and if you're ever able to go home and find a job and do something else and be satisfied, you should absolutely jump at that chance. But if you're just stupid enough, hard-headed and determined enough, glutton for punishment enough to stay in and just keep writing songs and doing all of those things, eventually you realize that you're supposed to be here doing this. And no matter how hard it gets and how many times somebody tells you no, you just keep on coming back and trying again, and you get better. More people come to your show, more people tell their friends about it. Eventually you're turn around, you're 15 years into this thing, and are supporting your family with it, and you're just as thrilled as you can be. And then all of a sudden you turn around, and on top of that, you get nominated for a CMA Award for Country Music Song of the Year, and then you lose on your mother's birthday in your hometown. You lose. I bought a dress for my wife, and I wore a suit, and I lost. And not only that, no, sorry, but the other thing was then I got to play on the award show, so that was awesome. I got to stand up and, in front of all these people. I had my own little riser. I thought I was super badass. They had put a runner specifically with me because the award was going to be immediately after my performance on the CMA Awards with the Eli Young Band, and they had me practice multiple times that day how to take the guitar off as fast as I could and get down these stairs and run in my suit to my seat next to my wife in her brand new dress. Fast as I could run. I have a fake leg, ladies and gentlemen. I ran as fast as I could. And I got back to my seat, and then they called somebody else's name, and I thought somebody could have looked at the envelope beforehand and saved me all this damn money. But I wasn't mad, because the cliche is true. It is truly a pleasure and an honor to just be nominated, and I say that sincerely and wholeheartedly. But then, just when you're licking your wounds enough from not being country music Song of the Year winners, you get that phone call in Chapel Hill, North Carolina, that you're going to be nominated for a country music Grammy Song of the Year. I may wear the same suit, but I will be hoping for different results. Keep your fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Remember that whatever drives you to do what you do, just keep on doing it, keep on dreaming, even if it breaks your heart. Like the way I brought that full circle, I did too. Way back on the radio dial, if I gotta live top right out of town, every note just wrapped around his soul. From steel guitar to Memphis, all the way to rock and roll. Oh, I can hear him playing, I can hear the ringing of a beat up old guitar. Oh, I can hear him saying, keep on dreaming. Where I used to wander, old enough to get there, but too young to get inside. I would stand out on the sidewalk, listen to the music playing every Friday night. Oh, I can hear them playing, I can hear the ringing of a beat up old guitar. Oh, I can hear them saying, keep on dreaming, even if it breaks your heart. Some dreams stay with you forever, drag you around and lead you back